Series about the fans of Maine Hockey. I've been talking to students and fans. I felt there was some people I should talk to about the fans, and that is the product on the ice that these people cheer for, the hockey team. The fans have been a point of emphasis from the players as they take to social media to praise the crowd time and time again. Coach Red has talked about it throughout the course of the season. Here he is versus Bentley back in October when the season began.
The atmosphere was absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what are they telling me the attendance? 45, 69, so it's not a sellout, but it was pretty darn good. We had tons of paying customers, and I heard that the student line was way the heck beyond the football field, and I don't know, is that true, Will?
Yeah, that is true.
And I'm so excited that the kids on this campus are coming down, and filling this building. They provide us with an incredible jump, and all they do is excite all the other folks to be loud. The building was loud all night long, so it was great. Obviously, there's a nice big crowd. It's homecoming weekend. It's not full, but it's close. And if we disappoint the fans, well, you know what? Hey, maybe they don't show up in as large numbers next week when Massachusetts rolls into town. So yeah, it's huge in that respect, because a big part of this is to rebuild the enthusiasm, and the way you build enthusiasm is by winning games. I can shake hands and kiss babies till the cows come home. That's not going to put fannies in the seats. Victories will put fannies in the seats.
For that game was 45-69, which is good, but he was right. You need to win to put the fannies in the seats, which they did. Maine has gone, as of December 9th, they have gone 7-1 at home, and their winning has started to show. And as the wins begin to rack up, so did their attendance.
Let's tell the truth here, this place is absolutely electric tonight. All of our fans, I didn't see empty seats tonight.
It was a sellout.
Yeah, and, so the place was just rocking, and, we make a play early, and we make another play, and it's 2-0, and I don't care how good you are, when you come to Maine and the place rocks the way it rocked tonight, it's a pretty tough place to play. I think it used to be about the toughest, and it certainly was tonight.
That game against BC was Maine's first sellout in 3 years. Obviously, at times, this crowd will see its dips. Like just yesterday, during the Lowell game, the attendance was just over 3,000, but that had to do with the football game, a home playoff game, which was pretty much promoted very well. So, obviously, at times you're going to see attendance drop, but the way Maine's playing at home, we won't be seeing this very often. I got a chance to speak to Red on Friday about the fans before the game.
This is very important to this university. Why is that?
Well, I think it's something that for everybody to rally around. It's very exciting when this place is full. Our students are absolutely amazing, and our fans have traditionally been great, and so it creates an atmosphere that's unlike any other. And I also believe that at this university, more than any other that I'm aware of, the people around here feel like they own this program. And it's a source of great pride throughout the state, and especially in this area. And so when our fans come here and they're rabid and loud and everything else, it gives our guys a huge advantage.
And you talked about, back in the beginning of the season, about, because when the attendance numbers were down, you said you had to win to put the fannies in the seats. Well, obviously, you've been winning, so, are you impressed with the attendance has gone
up?
Well,
I think it's gone up. We finally had a sellout against Boston College. We'll see. Sunday's not an ideal day. Patriots play at 1 o'clock. It's going to be cold. You know, so the game's at 4. You can watch the Pats, and you can get back here.
Plus, I'm a Giants fan.
Nobody's perfect, right, son?
Exactly.
So bottom line is, you know, for our fans, you know, we'll see. It's not the perfect time for a lot of them, and you know, if we can put a great crowd in here on Sunday, certainly the team has played hard enough to warrant them coming out. But that's the choice that the fans made, not anybody else.
Definitely in my interview with Red, I learned a few things. Other than the fact that nobody's perfect, no matter what fan base you are. But the fact that as he talked about how really the fans of this team feel like they own it, and certainly as this is basically in the state of Maine, this is the only prominent university versus other states, if you will, that have multiple colleges. This is really the one, so obviously the fans here really have a sense of pride. Mainly in northern Maine, but obviously southern Maine's starting to come around as I'm a native southern Mainer. I didn't get a chance to talk to too many players, but I did get to talk to one person in particular I think I wanted to talk to, was Mark Anthoine, senior assistant captain for the UMaine Black Bears, as he is a native Mainer from Lewiston. So I asked him about these great fans that he's played for now 4 years.
I just wanted to get your thoughts of what you think about Maine hockey and the fans of it.
I mean, it goes without saying, kind of, just that we're known as having the best fans in college hockey. I mean, pretty sure that, you know, it's been written in a lot of good articles and very big magazines and newspapers, and but you just have to be here to feel like the energy in the crowd. It's ridiculous, you know. Like, I mean, anytime you skate by that student section, they'll tell you how it is. They'll heckle you if you're the opposing team, but if you're in there and you're doing the right thing, finishing a check down there is like probably the most fun thing you can ever do, especially like scoring goals down there. They're just like, you know, they know the game of hockey and they know the rich history here at Maine. So, I mean, that's what makes our fans so special, is that they know that we have such like a rich history with the program, and that, you know, we're always striving to be one of the best teams in Hockey East and in the country. And I think that, you know, with that comes our enthusiasm of fans. You know, fans waiting outside in line before games, like even when it's freezing out. You know, we have a lot of respect for that, and you know, it shows with our record at home. You know, they're just as much of help as, you know, we are to ourselves. You know, we need them just as much as they need us. You know, in that aspect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you're obviously a native Mainer, so does it make it that much more special playing essentially for the flagship school of your home state?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's an honor to be a part of the program and be from Maine. You know, we've had a few guys here, and it's just all of us agree that it's just, I mean, we wouldn't really say it any differently other than it's just a huge honor to be a part of a program like this and be from the state. So
yeah, and last question I have is, you guys have had some difficulty, you've had some road woes so far. Is it something about just playing in front of your home crowd versus playing on the road? What is it that you think is attributed to that?
You know, there's a lot of factors, I think. I mean, there's that side of it. I mean, just being here, playing in front of our crowd gives us that extra, you know, jump and that little responsibility, like, in all ends. But, you know, for the hockey piece, there's little things such as, like, last change and, like, not that we match lines a lot, but, like, just coach has the ability to put the right personnel against who he wants when we're at home because we have last change. And on the road, we just kind of have to roll lines. But, you know, we're still trying to battle things out on the road, and, you know, we're progressively getting better, even though we had a tough weekend versus Vermont. You know, we're within reach of, and at some point we're going to overcome the hump and hopefully do well.
Overall, all the players have the greatest respect for the fans, as they provide adrenaline for them in these home games, and it's starting to show, as many of them have talked about it in post-game press conferences this season. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my concluding part of my Reader's Guide series with a piece about the Screamin' Black Bears pep band. Thanks for watching.